Igor was his name? I'm not too sure. I think it's Igor. Hey, hey. Hey. You guys want to explain what's happening?
Our master has an important matter to discuss with you.
And you need to explain what's going on.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
What happened?
Who knows?
I know. We know. Yeah.
The malicious will of another.
I see.
A contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
I see. Do you guys understand what just happened? So, that is the evil doer.
Shall meet again.
Here you go. The evildoer killed Okumura. That means he had a mental breakdown? A mental shutdown. So then he lost his ability. And we got framed for it, I'm guessing. He collapsed during the press conference. Yep, that's right. But what can you expect when the Phantom Thieves are like this? What can you expect?
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age and politician, words in class. What is this? What's going on? Did you see the interview? I thought I was going to be some hidden camera show at first. I was so scared I changed the channel. Look like it. We got down one class. Not to mention you have midterms coming up Monday. Focus on studying. Things are getting real bad. Yeah. Well, can you blame everybody for being on edge? Someone just died on live TV. And it's a friend of ours. His father. It seems the police have shown up at our school. The police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about this, huh? Nothing at all. Could this be related to Okumura's death in some way? But there's no connection between our school and Okumura Foods. Think they come to talk to Haru? She's absent today. Then seriously, what are they here for? I can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful in how we stand out. And let's head straight home once school ends. Understood that, everyone? I agree. Best to stay home at this time. Oh.
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
We didn't send anything to the principal.
I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
We're being set up.
The principal? No one told me about that.
The picture of the Phantom Thieves are all coming together. Little do they know.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying.
Of course I'm not lying.
If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous. Go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal.
My teammate was in danger. Simple as that.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
Ah, I see. You're getting caught in my little story, prosecutor. Sai-san.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you? Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused.
Oh.
Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime.
Yes.
You know what I mean, don't you?
Uh-huh.
This calling card was delivered to your latest target, the one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima, myself. Now,
Uh-huh.
explain everything to me.
Easy done. So, what happened was, something happened this, and then this happened, and then this happened. But then this happened, and then we got stuck doing this. And then with this done, has anyone been... let me do that in an instant replay. Has anyone been able to contact Haru? I haven't. No luck here. Me neither. She won't pick up. It doesn't look like she's seen any of our chats either. I'm worried about her. I hope Haru's okay. Pretty sure we've got no choice but to go to sleep. Yeah, that's right. Oh, can I do my plant at least?
Hey.
Yep, I want that, because I need kindness up. Oh, I got 2 points. Leveled up. Pathetic. Hey boss, just gonna study. I'm gonna study. It's all nice and neat. Haru-san, are you gonna talk to us? No, our popularity. Gone like the wind. Oh, Danzell-kun, my apologies for missing you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there was something I need to tell you. What's the matter? There's actually something that caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone though. We should meet at the hideout after school.
Looks like Haru is managing. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
Yes. Oh, the story thickens with a dude sloppy dose of what the fuck is happening. Oh, you.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed, they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
It's not gonna go the way you hope.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father.
Yep.
Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
So it's begun already.
Yep.
What?
We've been set up.
The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much. And now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru! I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too. My condolences. Must be rough. I'm okay now.
Tough girl.
I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Mijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you?
Yeah, because we were all in Hawaii.
My imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves.
It's all happening way too fast. I agree. Things like this is just what it does not seem to be on the outside. But now we have to study.
For real?
This is ridiculous. There are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okumura. They would never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Absolutely. Yes, I trust them. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten that they have done up to this point. That won't stop me though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them whatever. We'll see you later. Okay. Like I said, I'm full on, like, at the moment, like, full on Superman looked. Damn. Okay, like I said before, he is leaving the school soon. I think I can finish off his conversations. If not, I apologize, but I need to continue this fast. So here we go. What does he want to say to me? Oh, we went to my place. Sorry for coming over out of the blue. You must have a real act for coffee, Melaka. Melaka-kun. This is fantastic. Another cup? Thanks, but I think I'll pass for today.
You see.
It's about the research we've been discussing. I'm actually putting it all together in paper. It's really progressing lately, thanks to no small part to you, but I feel like I've hit another wall. Sorry, so I'm sorry to bother you, but I appreciate if you can help talk to me through this again. I can do that. That's fine, I can do that.
Thank you.
Really? Thank you. You're really saving me here. In deepening our understanding of the heart, I wanted to find a means of helping those who have been hurt by traumas. I already told you that was the point of all my research, right? It's thanks to you that my project has come this far. But because of all that progress, I've realized another problem. One that may not have a solution. And that is, even if my research makes great strides, even if we do find some miraculous way of healing I'm bad today. Physiological wounds, With the way things are now, I can only save people directly with my reach. You need more than that, yeah. True. I guess it's better than not being able to save anyone, but I can't just be satisfied with that. I mean, there's so many people out there suffering so badly, they can't even speak up and let the pain out. This is painful, cruel, bitter world. And there's only so much one individual can do to fight against that. I've said it before, working as a counselor only makes that more painfully obvious. So I think our current way of doing things just isn't enough.
You know,
Deep down, I don't think it's enough that I can just help people around me, like a few out of a billion. I want to help more people overcome their suffering. Pain can strike the heart infinitely diverse ways. In turn, we have infinite methods in which we try to treat it. And like I said earlier, there are people who need help desperately, but can't ask for it. They can't even share their pain. Even if we had a full understanding of human heart and the effective treatment to soothe it, I don't think that would be enough to fully beat trauma. And I guess that's all I'm ultimately realizing. So I give up. Yeah, that's probably be easier. Unfortunately, I've never been great at giving up when I should. If we could peer into the hearts of every person alive, diagnose, understand, and then remove the root of the cause of their pain. It sounds like something out of a dream. And let me put it this way, counseling takes time. You have to really listen to each individual person, right? I just think it's better if there was some way to understand everyone's cognitions more quickly and accurately. Everyone's cognitions. More importantly, what is the Metaverse? Mementos. It's about time you explained. Mementos is everyone's palace. To think of it a cognitive unconscious. No one would mind you. Oh. Okay, I think I can fix that. Then again, that would be impossible. Maybe truly understanding all people's hearts is beyond human capability. Did I say something wrong? Let's share some things. What if they were connected? Huh? Where is this coming from? Sure, they cannot connect, but... No, wait. Oh. You're right! Oh my god, you're right! That's it, McLovin! The cognitive unconscious, if people's hearts are connected in the unconsciousness, their senses are shared subconsciously. Huh? It's so simple. Why didn't I realize it before? Yes, right. And if I can combine this with the theory I'm verifying, I can tie it all back to cognitive science too. Where's this coming from? Sorry, but I think you've just helped me make a major breakthrough. I think this means something big for my cognitive science research. I need to hurry up and get this down on paper. I knew it. It'll be worth talking to you. Thank you. I swear I'll make this up to you. Ah, I'm a genius! What if they're all connected?
Alright. Alright then.
Well, I need to get going. See you. Wee, he's a full on, buddy. Full on. Oh, sorry for rushing out so suddenly earlier. What's going on? Sorry, I ended up running to the station on sheer adrenaline. Didn't realize I was this out of shape though. Anyhow, you helped me to come to a major realization. The answer was right in front of me and I couldn't see it. All I need to do now is to focus on my paper. After all your help, I'm going to finish it for your sake too. Seriously, thank you. Bye-bye. Not bad. Okay, we still need to hurry him up because we've got him to rank 6 now, but we'll have to hurry that up. Okay, so exams just finished. This is a big one. This is, you'll know she would have to go to the counselor. You're the 3rd year Okumura-san, correct? So good to see you. Please have a seat. Are you okay? Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly attempt at saying what's on my mind. That's perfectly fine. I'm not at all that great at chatting with people either.
Excuse
Oh?
me.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my
Thank you,
name.
I'm alright though. I must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well,
Not weird in the least. Just take your time. We'll go at whatever pace you need. And if you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, we'll just have to set tea and head home for another day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of this as that way instead.
quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's gonna de-stress if they come in here all worked up, right? Like, I have to talk right now. Think of this just a sneaking away to relax. With some tea would probably help feel more open. Relaxing with some tea. I do that quite often, but on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
The people closest to me in my life, they don't really feel like people I could just sit and enjoy tea with. Even my family was always focused solely on work.
I see.
So it was mealtime essentially the same setting up as tea time.
Yeah.
Yes. Meals were actually where we actually ate together. We almost always uptight dinners at work-related events. I see. I've never been to upscale social events, so I'm not sure if I could ask this, but well, don't ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would only wanted to spend more time with my family. Why don't we call it a day for now? Feel free to stop by again anytime you like. Oh yes, I do apologize. It seems I extended this tea time much longer than I intended. Haha, no problem. At all, if anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'd make sure to pick up snacks that pair well with tea. Not bad. At least she's getting counseling. She needs it. I believe she needs it. I received word from Futaba-san about our upcoming meeting. There is still some time until we meet though. I'm going to go take care of my flowers first. See you later.
I suppose plants do need watering after. Oh, I know.
I should help her.
How true.
Do you want some help?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately.
You can tell me.
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But
Damn!
I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
That sounds rough. That's all I can say.
It is. I may be the president's daughter, but I never expected I would end up involved with company matters. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." But It feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age. Closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time?
100%.
In return, what can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone. To take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment?
Oh, she goes. She didn't get a reply from me, but love she goes.
I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but
I want to try them.
you like vegetables? That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you.
Yeah?
I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe?
That's a great idea. We shall do that.
I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then.
We shall head over the hideout and see what happens. Okay.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them. In order to make that
These dudes are so annoying.
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official medjed member.
So someone used the medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
They've been doing it for fun? It was
No.
around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
No, they wanted to hype us up.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
Before summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing. and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
Shit.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Calm down. Calm down, Ryuji. We'll get through this.
This doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
100%.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it, and you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
He set us up! It was him! Him, I say!
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Actually, it's a big concern of hers. She is one of the Phantom Thieves you're trying to capture.
Oh my god.
And set up.
Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Shouldn't you put that in your head and not your mouth? She could still be around. Oh, Jesus. Things are going horribly awry. Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means, yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. This is bad. That's bad. Wait, weren't they already investigating us though? The police were doing so in the secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a sec. What's this SIU thing anyways? the Specials Investigation Unit, an elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I've heard that name on the news. They make headlines often. This is real insane part. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, we can't afford to ignore us any longer. We may be Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They'll probably have pretty narrow suspect profile by now too. Hey, don't scare us like that. It's okay though. They don't have any evidence. Yes, I suspect they've frankly searched for someone as we speak. No way they're going to find anything though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine.
If not, we blame it all on the cat.
There's no way they'll get any info on us.
If they do, we'll blame everything on the cat. Apparently the police are going to interrogate all the students here. Seriously? The police at Shujin, they haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're going to get called too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepared yourselves mentally for this. They've got to be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to stay much. They'll see through any lies you might try to tell. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. Is it my turn to be called out? Well.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san, and you two will go together.
Huh? Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Well. Hello, pig. What do you want?
Sorry to take your time. This will be over quick.
Bullshit.
Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamishita?
What if I did, huh? What if I did?
Tone of voice.
Ah, shut it.
I'm sorry if I offended you. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right?
They're the only ones that get me lighted.
Sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh,
How's
I
it?
almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do
And
you
what's
think
that?
the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Maybe.
Surprisingly, that's the response we get from most people your age.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
Yeah, I'll tell her that you kissed my ass. You kissed my ass and sucked my balls. No, I can't put that in. Damn.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too. It seems we were all asked the same questions.
I told them to kiss my ass. How about you guys?
Purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, it would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Seemed normal to me. I've been questioned before.
Not to me. He looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals. I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan. It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. And now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do. We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular, too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
He's dead. What?
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
Let's do this. We've got them. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna do nothing of the sort because I cannot.
I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned.
What does Senor Scam-a-Lot we're doing, huh?
Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
That dude is gonna get it someday. He's gonna get a talking to. He will get a spanking from us by the Phantom Thieves one day. Someday soon. He's got a PlayStation Vita. I have a PlayStation Vita. Why'd you have to shove us on the committee?
Doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Take it seriously, you little shit!
You're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid!
Fudge.
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
One's counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Just leave it to her. She hasn't told me a word.
Get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
The police won't find her. She's the originator of Medjed. It's fine. No way anybody's finding her.
Hey.
Sup?
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1, and so I can only imagine the 8 heads it may produce. That may be a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now, even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't particularly be particularly about our mythology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Pretty much.
You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid. By the way, you haven't been causing any... I heard the police showed up at your school.
Nothing to do with me.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Well, shoot. Yo, you. Well, hello, little girl. Where are we going this time? Are supposed to called art exhibits? Apparently, such places collect many objects solely on the purpose of displaying them. Autumn is supposedly referred to as the season of art in your world, so it is especially appropriate timing. Art is an expression of the heart. It echoes the soul of both artists and the viewers. So I've heard. The strength of one heart and the strength of their persona, I'm certain this place shall aid the inmates' rehabilitation. Does this location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, escort us immediately. So what will it be? Let's go to the museum. So take us there immediately. Let's go. I'm curious on... So, what do you girls think? I see, our prior information was correct. There seems to be a great number of objects on display here. Are these all art exhibits? I've heard of them before. Apparently they involve human artistic senses or something. Let's go inspect the premises. Are you even capable of appreciating art properly? What do you mean by that? Stop shouting so loudly. The signs prohibit it. I know. Anyway, let us go appreciate some art already. I don't think she cares too much for it. Phew, the number of pieces on display are far exceed my expectations. Art sure does take many forms though. Some of the arts are downright photorealistic. Actually, wouldn't it be easier just to take photos of these? And what with those portraits or whatever they're called? What's the point of painting a giant human face? Those landscapes are even more incomprehensible. What is so interesting about painting of some dull terrain? Where is the fun in painting live humans? Our society just so the other humans can look at it? They see true beauty. Ah, I see now. There are paintings of flowers and noble women. Here, that's what certified fit the description. But there are paintings of that like empty mountains and wrinkly old men too. Is there also true beauty in those too? I don't get it. Speaking of, there was one exhibition that just looked like a bunch of scribbles. Why would something like that be displayed? I can understand different art having different levels of craftsmanship, but wasn't that simply a par on children's? No, if anyone, it's the children here, it's you. Even I can't sense something special from that painting.
Excuse me?
What are you on about? It's scribbles anyways. It's scribbles, any way you look at it. The face is all screwed up. The nose and the ears are all wrong. That painting is accurate description of the darkness within the human heart. How unfortunate, Caroline. It seems you lack even a shred of artisticness sense. Excuse me? I'll tell you, you're lacking, Justine. You're lacking proper eyesight.
No.
Perhaps you lack any sense at all. Sounds like you need a good shock to the brain. The same could be said of you. Hey, inmate, are you going to tell me that sense of sketch is actually art? Art is challenging. I get what you mean, at least I think. And I think you're merely evading the question. I suppose you will call this one a draw for now. Say, did you see that painting that looked like a bunch of scribbles? Apparently it's worth 500 million yen. What? Even my youngest one could make something like that looks like that. 500 million? That makes no sense whatsoever. I wholly agree with you on that. This requires further study. Let us continue to inspect the premises. That is a stupid amount of money. We saw a great deal of interesting displays, but that last sculpture we saw, that was nothing but tasteless repetition of a naked body. Are you really going to tell me that counts as art too? I thought this human concept of beauty simply took many forms, but it is spread all the way into the realm of the bizarre. Why do humans even pursue this beauty in the first place? Do you also waste your efforts in striving towards beauty, inmate? I do. You're free to do so, but you better focus on your rehabilitation. You'll work on your beautiful heart before fusing into about your looks. But anyway, we've seen the art that humans are so fond of. This is assignment is officially complete. Here's your reward. Regenerate 3. That's it. I want a high counter already. A fine idea. What shall we paint? A guillotine. The master. Fine. We'll figure it out when we get back. Inmate, get stepping.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
I think not.
Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school fest. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network, and I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we...
Should be fine. I'm the leader after all. Should be fine.
Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Actually, I do.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please?
I'll contact him right away.
Actually, I do.
Hey, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what. I'm counting on you, Makoto.
I could probably convince him. He trusts me as a member of the Phantom Thieves. Well, this is interesting to bump into him right when he is in my house. What do we think about this? Honey, I'm home!
You're back awfully late.
What's with the attitude?
How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around.
What's with the attitude?
Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these Phantom Thieves run amok.
Him.
Because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable.
Bull.
He's gonna do everything.
Bullshit. I'm in this situation because of him. He's a fraud.
And one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
What a fake bitch.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried, moron. You're obstructing business.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma.
Bull.
It's like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, hmm? Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
True nature?
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
But they are innocent.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
See, there's something weird about that conversation that just happened. The kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. You're probably a fair bit smarter than you think, huh? Something's not right with him. Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi. He accepted a lecture invitation, I heard. Huh? Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford distraction? How's your study going? Decently. Indirectly, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Probably. I see. Finally, I will witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I will prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if you'll be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop all you a line. Much obliged. You want to come to the to Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. let's not. This is a perfect chance for us to relax though. Haru, you sure seem okay. This seems a little too soon. I am, thank you. I'm just always determined of walking around my school festival friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can't resign myself to enjoy our little time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Alrighty, let's do this. Wow, the school festival!
The festival seems to be a success.
Yes.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Just enjoy yourself.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
So?
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do this!
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me.
Not bad, not bad. Maid Cafe.
This is the place.
Maid takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
That means it's my class's stand as well.
Stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
Jesus, what do they have left?
Sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
No.
True. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
hell nah, that ain't happening.
I'm of the same mind.
Hell nah.
Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made. Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian taco?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
I can say which one.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one. Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
Think it'll be spicy?
Well, yeah.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
Oh!
It's fine. It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. Oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Oh, he looks in pain! I told you we're gonna make him suffer.
Broken to you?
Oh, yes, suffer.
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Suffer! Come back here! Point the camera on him!
He's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue?
Nah, he wanted to talk to us, of course.
This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what. That Akechi guy.
What about him?
When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
No, but she's not imagining things. He did indeed say that. Things are going crazy. He said that.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
No, we didn't. Things are not right.
But the associated
Things are not as they seem.
Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Yes, I wonder. What will it be?
Oh?
Wait. Danzell, Yusuke's missing. Where did he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he'll still check out the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. Oh, he's going to see Senor Doctor-kun. Excuse me, are you Dr. Kun correct? Oh, yes,
I
Ah, my name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division of Kosuke. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, Ryu. Oh, Tsukamoto-kun. I see. Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now, teach me how to unshakable the human heart to glimpse into the endless abyss. Whoa, hold in there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there is a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed. Oh, but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there is no charge. All you have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see, so you're Madarame-sons. In the past. How curious, I never imagined counseling to be like this. Well, I'd say this is less counseling and more building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection. This relies on speaking to another person so as to sort of throw one's own emotions. That's rather similar to internal cross-examination I perform when I'm working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining on a proper counseling session though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk to them through the problems so they can make the correct choices in themselves.
I see.
However, if you're not the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of the mind sometimes, and without them realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Very much for speaking with me. This has been most valuable experience. Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say your greatest wish in life is at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting from the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
All right.
At any rate, I must go now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday. They didn't even touch the food.
Well then.
Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Well, hello. Apologies for the suddenly disappearing like that. The legends of the lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw the man who resembled, so I meant to see him. So he was there. Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? I'm at home. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi's panel after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We'll need to stay focused tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Ooh, photos. Photo time. This is when we were at the food stand. Man, even Yoki Bar looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is the first time Yokisaba from a food stand though. It was more delicious than I imagined. It wasn't the instant stuff, but it's good. Yeah, don't know why, but food from store is always weird and tasty. Speaking of, where is the pictures of us, Anne? You got pictures of us too, right? How about it? The one you took of Danzell's with the big red mountain of ginger? Oh, no, that one wasn't straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth. Well, that's what happens when you have dry seaweed in your teeth. Trash. It's the next day. Things are going alright. Hello, Akechi-san.
We will now begin today's panel.
Really?
Guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I
Really?
feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
I would.
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha! So funny! How much do you think he knows? Everything.
Phantom thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
Quite the confidence you have.
Well, he has to be.
I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Oh my god.
What do you want to talk about?
Stop it! This is why I don't do this in the open!
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too, please. Let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
Us too?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. It's nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now. Cut the delusional.
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the Metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
That's right.
So you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case, but to think it would end up like this.
Yep, on the evil side.
Didn't kill anyone.
I believe that as well.
Cause you know something extra, don't you? Don't you?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Huh?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the Metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the Metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
That the only way?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
So, what do you guys think so far?
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
That was our only course of action.
Used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
See, this is their fault again. Why did they go in the middle of nowhere? I mean, like right in the open.
We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
We've got no choice. We have to do it.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. Why did Futaba have something like this?
Oh shit.
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. More...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
Well, shit.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over.
Yeah, me too.
Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I'm not sure yet.
Then why don't we go together? Festivals don't come around every day, so we may as well enjoy it while we can.
Wow, I've been stuck through this again, so let's hang out then.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai.
Oh, she's a eager beaver.
It's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. But let's change things up this year. We got a huge surprise for you all.
Yeah?
Members of the dance club, come on down.
They're out of sync. Not bad, not bad. You guys are doing the same technique over and over.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it.
Let's bust a move! Come on, dance, do it. Come on, me. He's learning the technique. Oh, damn! There he goes! Da-da.
Very impressive, Senpai.
And now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music.
I can't dance to this.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Okay, what will happen?
Who's that?
Without a gym uniform or a leotard, she's amazing! I can dance better than that.
That's crazy.
I can dance better like that. We're just as good, Mona-chan! Uh-oh. Looks like I have to join. Time to bust a move! We said it. Aww. What? Come on, you've all got a whole dance game. You could have danced, you could have busted a move easy.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast. I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
Her phone is working. Why?
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Want me to walk you?
Thank you. I'll be all right, though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon.
Alrighty, ciao ciao. See you later. The gem's kind. I ought to head home. That was a dance and a half. Didn't expect that. Oh, here we go. Once again. Oh, the post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried thinking about what happened earlier, but that's gotten me nowhere now. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? It just ended. Alrighty, well, I've got no choice and I have to go with Haru. Okay.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
Don't think about that right now.
Yes. I was looking forward to this party, so we should enjoy it.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special! Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
Me neither.
Who has something to say? And no? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
Oh, I wonder who it will be.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
Uh-huh. You're up.
So it really is me.
Come, everyone's waiting.
Well, I'm going.
Break a leg. Good luck.
And your name is? Wait, you're Akumura-san?
Yes.
I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identity. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think?
She's in trouble. Do you have a boyfriend? Please date me. I've always loved you. Which one will get the most reaction out of a crowd? That will be like a heckle. That will be a brush off. This one. Big, earnest, and serious.
Now this is drama. A boy caught in the throes of bittersweet youth. A stunning confession of love.
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
Wait!
So, Akumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop?
Got it. That's how you get the biggest reaction.
It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy?
Just when it was getting interesting. MC, do your job.
There we go. I saved her.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me.
You're very, very welcome, Haru.
You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. Who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
Ooh.
I bought it earlier.
Looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
See, I wonder why in the original game they gave you people to pick from who you would go to the post-party festival with, but for some reason they didn't give me someone to pick from. I have my confidence not confidence, my confidants are pretty high up. I just don't know why that. I don't know why. There's a lot of things I don't understand in this game, but things have changed. I think it's because Haru is like brand new, and they're like, you need to hang out with her.
Welcome home. You took
Oh.
off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Well.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
Well, you might want to stay outside.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion, we'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option.
Because he's in on it. He knows what he's done. He's evil.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes.
There, see? Look at his face. That little schmuck. That little smug look on his face. He's evil. Evil. I knew it from day one. You knew it from day one. I knew it from like minus day. And oh god, here it goes.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this.
Oh shit.
I read about it online too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Uh-oh.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Oh, Jesus.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole My messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
That is bad acting for tears, though.
Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wasn't it?
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you?
No, I didn't know a thing.
Papa had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had
oh shit.
Heart, wasn't he?
Oh god, he's too smart!
And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
You're as sharp as ever, boss!
You think this is a game?
100%!
Call them criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me!
Are you stupid?!
Asked? Stole?
You! Oh no, what have you done?
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I'm a Phantom Thief. Damn it!
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
5.5.
And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids, and I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true. Epic as always, boss son.
The one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
I would have to agree. Why did you keep the card, Futaba? Why?
Turned us in. That would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
Why did you keep the card? Why have you done this to us? What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding! Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Danzell was not okay. I had a feeling that our boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case, we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean about how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by a mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second, though. Didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? A government official. Aren't you letting your imagination run a little bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for them too? That's not possible. This is getting too big for me even to think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Yes, yes we are. Yes we are. We've got this. Because we got to.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. It's so late already. Is Sojo still awake? This is kind of awkward. You can sleep on the sofa.
Hey,
wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so Futaba can sleep? Go ahead and sleep on the bed. I'm gonna go home. Night. It looks like we managed to avoid the worst possible situation. Well, that's the end of this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. So the story is coming together nicely. Soju knows. Akechi knows. They're joining our party. Akechi is going to be in the next episode with us, with you, with me. Yes. But you'll have to wait and see the next episode until I release it. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'd enjoy it. See you later.